Hello everybody, I'm Storm here, and welcome back to the Horse Lord Mega Campaign in Victoria 2. In the last episode, we continued to work on building up our armies, primarily focusing on the armies in North America. Starting to get them filled out proper, and getting a couple of these. Well, this one in particular, and we're going to be getting this one up to 30 strength, so 30,000 troops. And we're beginning to bring some dragoons into these armies. We're going to be doing the same thing with our other armies eventually, but those dragoons are somewhat expensive, so I don't want to go too crazy on them too quickly. So yeah, and we're also trying to push towards 1836 because nothing can really happen of any interest until 1836. That's when we can start doing our research. Once we get our research done, we can start building some, well, once we get the specific research done, the mechanical production done, I can start making machine parts factories and actually start building my own factories. Which, at that point, I should hopefully, we're going to have to see what we're going to need to do to start building our own ship production. And then once we can build our own ships, then I'm going to start building up the fleets, because they are kind of pitiful at the moment, really need a lot of work. And the transports are completely unreliable. I will not put any troops on those ships in the current state that they are in. So, well, we might even lose all the transports. But, you know, just try and rebuild them if we do. Alright, so let's just go ahead and get this kicking. And these events are hopefully going to start slowing down. It does seem like that they are, but they're still going. Alright, the budget is a little inconsistent. I may have to oh, hold on. Crank the taxes back up just a little bit. Alright, colonial crisis. And I argue this present resurgence of native unrest in the colony is due only to the continued, repeated, and wanton mismanagement that our own officials have imposed on the locals. For if the purpose of our presence is in our far-flung colonies is to uplift and educate, our failure is all the worse when we accomplish the exact opposite. Native militancy is rising in one of our colonies, and reports are reaching Ivanovo that the reason for this surge in violence is several incidents of colonial mismanagement. We can seek to redress the problem by finding scapegoats in the colonial office, but happy bureaucrats might be more important than happy natives in some godforsaken colony. Alright. All bureaucrats in Moscow gain 2 consciousness and militancy. Very concerning. Bulgar Columbia. All pops gain 2 militancy and a consciousness. Bulgar Columbia. There's Bulgar Africa. Ooh, the Ozdumanids are getting their butts whooped. I don't even know where this is. I guess we'll take the militancy and consciousness. Numbers are all over the place. Well, they are all over the place because we are currently trying to train some troops. That is most likely what is going on there. Now, this army needs a lot of work. And unfortunately, I don't really have the places where to recruit things. I may need to just march this army over here and see what I can do. Alliance offer from the Chinese Empire. You know what? I'll take it. Ah, we have a truce with them. How are our influences going? Andalusia is getting some influence there. I don't particularly like it. Removes all influence from a great power in this country. It also removes discredit effect. I guess I can discredit Andalusia there. Proceed. I'm not sure I really need to worry about Piedmont right now. Yarkand Republic, we're about to get 50 in there so we can increase their opinion. Alright. We have a decently sized pile of money in the bank, so I'm not too worried about the negative right now. It's not great, but... I probably shouldn't have pressed that button. Negotiate the leaders. Rebel factions are organizing. Yeah, but they don't really have any revolt risk. So... I'm not too worried about it right now. We are burning cash pretty quick. Historian Summary now has published a book on North German history in Lundberg. The book has potential to become fairly explosive stuff among the North German minority, but we are in a position to exert some influence over its distribution. If we curtail the distribution, only higher classes will have access to the book. Let's see. Aristocrats and capitalists gain consciousness. All craftsmen and clerks gain consciousness. And we do not curtail the distribution. I guess I'll take that. Yeah, I guess I have to crank the taxes back up a little bit, because now we're really starting to lose some cash. We're going to crank those taxes back up. We're going to kick the tariffs back up a little bit. Let's see what that does. Doesn't seem to be affecting a whole lot. Oh, I can actually colonize over here. Send an expedition. Do it. Any more of these that I can colonize? Can I colonize here? Yeah, do it. Man, what are we... Alright. Crank it all the way up. It doesn't seem to have affected anything. That's helping a little bit. If we do that, then yeah, it goes all the way up. Alright. Fast intruding as a guard in Ivanovo, at least if local poet isn't believed. A poetical pamphlet decrying the state of our nation, its political backwardness. Okay. I think we've seen this before. Let's see. Gains of militancy. I guess we'll go with that. We, the People's Committee for a Free Bulgar Empire, therefore present the following simple demand of the government and Ivanovo to an end to the one-party state. Alright. Leaflets carrying anti-government slogans. Alright, so we shut down this printing press. Shut it down. It's not exactly what I'd like to see. Maybe we can try and get some of the military budget up a little bit. An attempt to justify war using place in the sun casus belli against Andalusia by Tunis was detected. Okay, good. Alright, let's see. Sukhothai expands. Tragic city fire. Let's see. Longobard insults. Reports of rumors coming in from our correspondent in Longobardia. An unnamed source informs a series of meetings involving top military officers have taken place in the capital over the last few months. And we're already past this one. The price of artillery has steadily risen. That may be what's causing our problem. I really, really need to get those machine parts so I can start building some factories and making my own stuff. Polish nationalists have enforced their demands on Saxony. Release Poland. Saxony's relations with Poland has changed the value. What? Poland is now a thing. It's not much of a thing, but it is now a thing. Alright, we're in 1830. We got 6 more years to go. before we can actually start doing things. Alright, what do we got? A wool district in October has become a hub of activity lately. Let's see. Lose militancy, lose consciousness. Work harder. Yeah, there you go. Alright, let's steadily increase that budget just a little bit. Oh, the ships should still get funded. War between Brunei and Pasai. Revolution in the Maya. Poland expands. Well, Poland now exists. Request for military access, no. Alright, let me take a look at my spheres. We can increase your opinion there. Good. We can increase your opinion. Good. Japan is in sphere. I need to ban the embassy of the Nahavandines. Proceed. You need to increase opinion. Yes. Yeah, we got, Japan is our biggest sphere member. I'd like to get the Inca in. But they aren't generating anything at the moment. Maybe because we're just trying to influence too many people at once. Let's see, if I do that... Yeah, because Kiev is not generating any influence either. That's odd. Alright, well, we'll just pass on those. I should probably have taken that alliance. Let's see. Form alliance with Shoshone. Proceed. I need something to counterbalance the Iroquois. Provide additional issues for the Iroquois. Should we end up in a military conflict again, which we almost certainly will. Alright, let's cut down the naval costs. I don't want to bring them all the way down. Just about there. So that we can spool those troops back up, hopefully a little bit faster. Things go sideways. We are losing population. Probably because we're taxing the crap out of them. Let's see, if I reduce the taxes a bit, cut the military costs down, a third of our middle class are getting none of their needs. That's not good. There's not a lot I can do about that until we can actually build factories. So, just gonna have to be what it is until we get there. I'm gonna crank the speed up because we really just need to burn through all this time. So, what is our production anyway? Oh, hold on. We're producing some ammunition, a very small amount of artillery, a very small amount of canned food. Then we're cranking out the timber. You know, that's just kind of one of the things we produce a ton of. And the lumber. Booze. Makes sense. Grain. Fish. Cattle. Yeah, we're not making any Clipper convoys. Alright, well, it's almost 1832. All clergymen at bowl. No. No, okay. I'm going to keep the clergymen. Alright, our clergymen are at 2.03% of the population, so I don't think we need to encourage the clergymen anymore. Rebellion? Nationalists? Oh, lava. Moldavian nationalists. We can deal with them once we actually start getting some organization into these units. Chinese Empire, our best friend. Prices collapse. The price of cement has dropped like a rock. Okay. The province of Caesarea now belongs to the Byzantine Empire. Interesting. Alright, I think we're good enough. Let's crush these guys. Alright. They appear to have been dealt with. Very good. Alright, let's push them back where they're supposed to be and cut that budget back down. Alright, we were able to... Did we not get these? I thought I said send the expedition. Let's see. I guess the old order must be defended. War between Swahili and Chokwe. Lombardy Venice fears our might. Well, they should. So when can we do that? 1833, January 24th. Okay. Then we should be able to get that. Alright, Yarkand Republic. Increase opinion. Yes. Blackfoot, increase opinion. Increase opinion there. Swahili, increase opinion. Byzantine Empire, increase opinion. Rebellion. That's a lot of rebels. That is a lot of rebels. Alright, we're going to have to bring those numbers up. Alright, the state-run Morning Courier has published an article condemning the harsh terms, what it claims to be the decadent behavior of local elites of our states, calling them unpatriotic and claiming that certain circles among them secretly receive support from foreign powers to work against the Bulgarian ruling party. This news has taken hold with the lower classes of the province, who are becoming increasingly militant and projecting their anger at the local power holders. Suppressing the newspaper will anger lower classes, who will see it as a cover-up on our part, but not doing it will engender a feeling of exposure among the upper classes. Alright. Consciousness, we'll take the consciousness, I guess. Tensions and amulets. Recently, the international community has become increasingly aware of the so-called plight of the poor, oppressed people in Akmolinsk. It's claimed that we have long oppressed them and they long to be free from our benevolent rule. We will, of course, brook no interference with our rule. Of course not. You guys should be able to march in there and deal with those. What kind of rebels are these, by the way? They're just rebels? Bulgar reactionaries. Alright, one there. Where are you guys headed? Bucharest. Alright, head to Bucharest, wipe them out, all of them. Alright, we finished them off in Bucharest. Alright, let's march to Chernigov. Actually, let's do this. Upper house rearranged. We're going to take these guys out real quick. Tensions in Bulgar, Iceland, and Greenland. Alright, launch the attack there. Alright, looks like we stack wiped those guys. These guys are heading to Chernigov. I guess you can march to Odessa. You can march there. Alliance offer from Sohili. I think the last time we were in alliance, you tried to drag me into a war. Oh, we can make a protectorate. Let's go ahead and do that. Create protectorate. There we are. We can't send any colonists out there just yet. All right. You head to Minsk, and you guys head to Warsaw. There we go. We can increase their opinion. Let's do that. Yarkan Republic, we can add to sphere. No, we need 100 to add to sphere, right. Let's see. We don't have anybody else at 50. Okay. Oh, rebels up there. Okay. Alright, we'll go deal with them. Oh, and we got rebels over here. We got rebels. Oh, we got rebels all over the place. Okay, we need to clean this mess up. No, you can stay there. Alright, well, we were at the end of the episode here. So, we will deal with these rebels. We're finished dealing with these rebels when we come back next episode. So, for now, hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.